This deck, guys. This deck. I don't even know what to say. What is going on, guys? It's Stanley here. Today I will be telling you a story about how I could have made $10,000, but last year I made a huge mistake. So I found out that this deck, the Gilded Carat V3 Golds, sold for $850 on eBay. The deck originally released for only $100. That's an 850% return on a single deck of cards. So last year in March, Fontaine released Carat V2s with a free red Carat V3 included if you purchased a brick. So as I usually do, I was going to buy a brick of the Fontaines, and then I see their surprise drop. On their website, they showed a golden V3 Carat Fontaine that's gilded. They were $100 per deck, and there's only 200 of them. The seal shows that there's only 200, one of 200. So when I saw that drop, I started recontemplating my entire purchase. I did end up deciding to buy 2 of these decks. The gilded decks sold out in around 30 seconds. So that's when I realized I made a mistake and should have bought more. But that's not the real mistake. So we know that the decks are hand cellophaned. Zach cellophaned them himself. He hole punched them himself. You could see the gilding on the side here. And he put the seal on himself. So here's some info about the release. The release was actually split into 2. Half of the entire stock was sold at a regular US time, and half the stock was sold at a regular UK time. So when I bought them, that was the US time. The UK time for me was 5 a.m. in the morning of the next day. So I really thought about buying more, but I didn't have the money at the time because I wasn't financially able to purchase more because it was $100 a deck. So I hit up my grandma. I was like, yo, these cards are selling for $100. I see them reselling for a lot more. I want to buy more. I want to buy a brick. Would you be able to lend me the money? So she agreed to give me $1,200, and I would obviously pay her back. And I was ready for the next day. I set up 5 alarms from 4:55 to 5 a.m., 1 per minute. And so you guys get some context, I'm an extremely heavy sleeper, like very heavy. Like the alarms I have are super loud. Give me a sec, I'm gonna put one on at low volume and you'll see what kind of alarms I have to wake up to. So this is on the lowest volume. I have these on at full blast in the morning and I still sleep through them. So that's what I have to wake up to. But sometimes I don't wake up to those alarms. So we fast forward to the next morning and it's 5:20 a.m. My mom is screaming at me for me to turn off my alarms. That's my fuck up. I slept through the drop. Not a single alarm was able to wake me up. And I wasn't actually upset until the next day when I saw these decks already fetching for $400 on eBay. And now one sold for $850. If I was able to get that brick of the gilded decks, I could have sold that for $10,200 today. And who knows, I'm the type of person to hold on to decks for years. I could have sold it in a year or 2 for even more than that. So that's my mistake that let me not be $10,000 richer today. So I don't even know what kind of moral of the story there is because there wasn't anything I could have done. I went to sleep at a regular time, set all the alarms, loud alarms, and I just slept through them. It's literally, I don't even know. That's one of my biggest regrets because that is a lot of money I could have made. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this channel's content, and I'll see you guys. Peace.